Hi, my name is Edwin. I'm currently a fourth-year political science, communication, and history major. I chose to participate in the program to advance my academics and to also explore a new place, especially DC. I took Washington Media with Mark Sandalo. It was pretty amazing. Once a week for 3 hours. So that's something completely different from UCSB. Everything was interactive. It was more of like what interested you while in UCDC, especially participating in the program, and how could you relate that with your internship. While in DC, I did not feel homesick, especially because I had already acclimated to being away from my family 5 months before while I was abroad. Culture shock was probably that everybody was dressed professionally. Everybody spoke to you in a professional manner. Everybody approached you wanting to know what your profession was, what you were doing in DC, if you were either a student, if you were interning somewhere, or working there in general. So that was something that was a bit interesting in my end. I've never spoken to people, and that was like the one thing that they always wanted to know about you first. Searching for an internship was really easy, especially with CIS and their website. They made it very easy and accessible to several people. Now for me myself, it was just looking into a newsletter, having to read which internships were available and what interested me and what like propelled my academic and career interests. I interned at the Embassy of Mexico with the Congressional Affairs Office. When it came to the program, it was in person. It was in Washington, DC, in the heart of the capital. I had many amazing opportunities. I was able to get proficient in Spanish, and I also was able to get a lot of professional advice, and I got to meet a lot of members of Congress who are of Latino or Hispanic descent. So that was also amazing. When it came to the program, there was also people from UCDC who were interning with me. Getting to meet people in the program was actually pretty easy, especially because you get to come in with a lot of people from California, especially within the UC system. My roommate was from UCSB, and I had known him before, so that was a little bit easy and it was a lot comforting. My roommates were from UCLA. Because of how close to proximity we are within campuses, and because they are also SoCal, we shared a lot of the same food taste, what we like to do and activities and all that. So that was pretty fun. It felt very wholesome and welcoming. To and from my internship, unfortunately, there was no direct path transportation, especially like any vehicles or any metro station. So I had to walk for about 20 minutes, but honestly the walk in DC, it's so beautiful and it's so monumental, especially when I get to pass by the White House every single day on my way to the internship. Outside of internship, like if I wanted to go anywhere else, the metro station was amazing, so reliable, and free to UCDC students. Apply to the program. Even if you think you cannot afford it, there are plenty of scholarships, there are plenty of people, and definitely plenty of opportunities for you to be able to afford the program.